Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review episode 199. Yes, the very next episode for next week, which that one will be covering, the 978th episode of the series. That'll be my 200th review for this series. Yep, 200th review. Which, that's going to be something. Become the second ever anime review series to hit 200. Like, you might be asking, okay, if this one's next to hit 200, what's next one after that to hit 200? Well, as of right now, I would probably say it could be Black Clover in the future. Probably not this year, no. I would say close behind that is probably Case Closed. Yep. Now, in the case this episode here, for episode 977, this is called Pirates at Sea, Raid, Onward, Onigashima. And I'm also covering the 1015th chapter of the manga. Now, this one adapts from pages 7 to 17 of chapter 974, which means at this episode, we're still at 41 chapters behind where the manga is. So picking up where we left off last week, where basically Keen is wondering where the heck the ships are. So basically pretty much all the scabbards, pretty much all the ones are there. Cat Vapor is not there, surprisingly. Yeah, there's no real explanation where the heck he is at this point. He's probably out someplace else. And, of course, Keen is contacting everybody. No one's responding. Well, that's going to be a surprise later. And so Shinobu stays with Momonosuke. And they go on the boat, and they go out there. And then they figure out, like, okay, Kanku kind of basically figures out, though, that maybe someone leaked the plan again. And there's a flashback to basically what we saw, I think, which was a couple episodes back, when Kaido was fighting Odin and his retainers back in a flashback. And so they figure out somebody must leak the plan then and even now. Like, someone's been leaking their plans. And they wondered who could be. Asakusa is not him, obviously, because I don't think he would ever portray Odin. And it was, like, after a while, it was actually revealed, yeah, Conqueror is right. We have to basically figure out what it is. By acknowledging it was me. That's basically what he was doing. And he says, oh yeah, I leaked the plan then, I leaked the plan now. I'm behind pretty much all the stuff, basically, that's responsible for all the mess that we've been in. I'm the one responsible. And then three of Kaido's warships just pop up out of nowhere and start opening fire. I also mentioned prior to this, basically, that before they figure out the traitor is, there's even flashbacks, basically, of Luffy's group basically fighting Kaido's men throughout the region. And they said that before he left shore, it won't be long before Kaido figures out that Udon's under their control. Yep. And then basically we have people from Kaido's the Anno Pirates figure out, yeah, I heard one of you guys is a spy. Which one of you is a spy? And Kaido's like, me. And then Kinemon just takes his sword out and slices and chops off Kanjuro's head. His real name is Kanjuro. He's not the Evening Shower. Basically Kanjuro's an actor who just happens to work for Kaido and Orochi. Yep, and I found out, even I noticed it right away. I was surprised it took him a bit to figure this out. Even the manga was like this too. That this is not Kanjuro. This is basically a drawing. And then there's Kanjuro on the shoreline. And he draws two snakes, wraps up Subaru, and takes Momonosuke hostage. It's like, okay, take a boat. Like I was told to do is basically take out the small boat and kidnap Momonosuke. And then a big surprise happens. Like they're both being fired upon, and then Kaido's warships are fired upon. People are like, what the heck is going on here? It's Luffy's ship. They actually cut out the word basically of hearing the word fire, because when we see like the ship being fired upon, like, what the heck is going on here? Who's firing them? It's the Straw Hat ship. Oh yeah, and of course we see Nami basically bonking Luffy on the head for falling asleep because Frankie took a while to fix the ship. Yep. And we see that the sails of Straw Hat, the Sunny, where it's like has some patches, look like also part of it was ripped. Yeah, there's an explanation for this. They're going to explain probably next week's episode, because it is quite interesting, because it's a nod to the water, to basically what happened just after like Water 7 stuff when it relates to Frankie. I'll get to that probably next week. And then like the ship's about to sink, and all of a sudden here comes Law's submarine, comes right to Earth, picks him up. And then, of course, we have another ship firing on them for the other side. It's Captain Kidd's ship. No, I have no idea what the heck name this damn ship. It says the head is a freaking crocodile. Yes, it's a crocodile. So basically, they agreed to all kind of in a way work together. And then, of course, Law chastises them for basically going on a small boat. And the episode ends basically all three of them vowing to take down Kaido. Excellent episode. Can't wait for next week. I love it. Alright, moving on to chapter 1015. Chains. We see Senor Pink. Saves me confused for Baby Snork. This is so funny. Yeah, because he's dressed like one. Though, the thing is, isn't Senor Pink supposed to be in prison? Wasn't he captured by the Navy and then dressed Rosa? Yeah, it's so weird. Chapter starts off kind of where we left off last week. Last chapter where Luffy's like falling. He's already kind of in the water. And Queen basically is, well, fighting Chopper. He's biting Chopper's arm. Also looks like, though, his head comes to like a robot for some reason. Everyone thinks Straw Hat's lost. Everything is pointless to keep fighting. Well, yeah, and then, of course, well, I think, like, nope. And, of course, Sanji refuses to give up. Of course, they beat the crap out of Queen. Pyro basically is going to stop. Then, of course, everyone was crying. And, of course, Sanji goes, "Don't cry, idiot. We've been all through this together. How many miracles have you seen? Take care of him. He gets drink 10 when he's healthy. 2,000. 2,000. What's that? Leave the house with me. It's you. You're Judge's son. Why does he keep fighting? Isn't Cap already dead? That's why I like these guys." And of course, Kanjuro's basically looking like he's dead. Kaku, I can't tell if she's dead or not because she got stabbed last chapter. I'm hoping that she doesn't die. She's a great character. And of course, Kaido basically walks in on something. Oh yeah, he rides in the scabbards. Looks like he's about to stab. I think he stabs somebody. I think he stabs Kinemon. Yep. And then we hear like a ribbit. Yeah, he gets stabbed once. Yep. So he basically gets on the intercom. It says, "My name is Kosuke Momonosuke. Momonosuke's alive." I'll pass like Luffy's words. He's crying. Luffy's alive, and he tells me he'll return. He will return to the battle. So keep fighting. How painful it is. So as long as you still breathe, you can fight. Luffy's basically unconscious in the water. Luffy's gonna win. Don't give up. And that basically gave him a big boost of courage. We see brief cameos in this page by Frankie, Chopper, Brook. Don't know who that is. Captain Kidd, Robin, King. Don't see Jinbei though. Oh yeah, and of course Luffy is saved by Law submarine. Yep. Oh yeah, and also apparently like Big Bro, like I was like, "We were still alive." It's on that stage, Nami. You're gonna hear that. Who said that? My comments on this talk. He's bluffing. I think Zeus basically transferred his life force to Nami's baton. Yeah, and then of course Law shows up with right next to Captain Kidd. Trafalgar, if you don't tell me you're here to mess up my fight. Grow up, Elusive. Let's form a temporary alliance. Kaido. I think you mean Father Yamato. No, I've come here to cut those chains. Ooh, yes, Yamato versus her own father. That should be interesting. Yep. I give this chapter roughly I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It's a great chapter. And it's shocking what Kaido does to Kinemon. And I'm hoping that he survives with Kaku, because she's a great character too. Don't kill her off too, because I like this character. And I think this woman has potential to join the Straw Hat crew, because I'm sure she's curious. But I think killing her off would be a mistake. That's just my opinion anyways. I'm hoping Chopper gets to her before she's probably unconscious. I'm hoping she's not officially dead. Kinemon, that'd be kind of dumb, especially since Oda spent so much time building up this character. It'd be kind of dumb to kill him off in the Wano arc. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of basically Oda. Excuse me, kill off some characters that I like in the series. I'm not really a big fan of that. But we'll find out next week what happens. Okay, so that's it for single view, and that's probably going to be it for videos for that, because I was thinking of another one, but because, well, I'm sure my parents are going to go to sleep, so I'm going to save it for tomorrow. Probably one of like a couple videos, probably 2 or 3 videos to do tomorrow. Yep. See you in the next video. Bye.